Gators will give the field the green flag. Here we go. Scarpa looks down the field. Bradley throws the green flag. We are underway. Up front, it's the 71 of Chris Williams. Goes Jim Pond up front in the 71. Also right behind him, you have the number 36 entry. Those two machines side by side off of turn number 4. Coming down to the stripe, we are one lap in. The 37 now moves up to the 3rd position. That's Joe Godbout, who had a great heat run. Up front, still side by side with the 71 of Pont.
Here they are making their way around the speedway. The number 97 automobile, as we mentioned before, by Dave Trudeau, does. Of course, we were talking about the number 83, and that's James Lynch driving the number 83 tonight, as we mentioned earlier. Big battle going on. James Ricks Jr. in the 36. Joe Godbout trying to take over the lead out there. It looks like.
Of course, Brad Caddick up in the 71 now in first, followed by the 36 entry of James Ricks Jr. Those two machines side by side work off of turn number 4, back down to the stripe. 16 laps go. Trouble now. Trouble on the back straightaway. One car going around. Both of those cars will get refired as the one car in the infield. Caution out onto the speedway now. 4 laps in.
16 laps showing on the board as the green flag flies. Well, once again, Caddick jumps out into the lead. James Ricks Jr. is in the 36 automobile. He's holding on to the 2nd spot, taking a high groove around the speedway. Joe Godbout in the 37 dives to the low side of the track. Here they are, almost 3 wide. Godbout sideways coming out of 4. So a big 1-2 battle, Caddick and Ricks. Joe Godbout dropped back a little bit as he got loose the last time around. The 77 automobile of Sean Manning currently holding down the 4th spot. Here comes Cheryl Riley in the 99.
Riley in the 99 works on that 4th position. She'll try to take it away from the 77. That's the 77 ride for Sean Manning. Manning in 3rd, Riley in 4th. Side by side they work. Still up front, the 71 of Brad Caddick, and right beside him is the 36 entry for Jim Rick Jr.
There's Phil Evans in the 81 moving to the inside, trying to break into the top 5 in that car number 81, a 2-time feature winner already this year, looking to head towards the front of the pack, but still it's Caddick holding on.
37 car running very hard and very fast right now. Joe Godbout looks to the inside of your leader. Will he get the job done off of turn number 2? 3 wide down the back straightaway. They go, and guess who's going to get sandwiched in the middle? Your leader, Brad Caddick, gets sandwiched right in the middle. He'll take a 3rd position seat. Your leader, the 37 now.
Joe Godbout with a nice run as we have a spin on the front straightaway. That's Darmstadt in the 54, or excuse me, Jeff Miller in the 54 automobile puts that car around. And speaking of putting a car around, we have Joe Godbout putting that car around the speedway very quickly. A wreck on the front straightaway.
Trouble up on the front straightaway now. Caution out. One car
out there on the speedway, and Sean Manning in the 77. That's how they're lining up. But right now, Godbout with a good jump on the restart puts that car right out on the point. He's leading the way down the back straightaway.
Joe Godbout leads the field into turn number 4 right now, coming down to the stripe. 9 laps remaining. Joe Godbout with a strong car, but in second, the 71. That's the 71 car of Brad Caddick. Caution out onto the speedway now. Trouble up into turn number 4. Here they come. Roll off of turn number 4. Green flag's out. We are back underway. Joe Godbout with a great jump. Also right beside him, though, the 36 of James Ricks Jr. now takes a seat right beside him as they work down off of 2 down the back straightaway. Still Joe Godbout into turn number 3 right now, but great battle for second. Stepping up is the 71 machine of Brad Caddick as they work off of turn number 4.
Rick's getting a little bit loose coming out of turn number 4. Went high on the track. Phil Evans stuck the 81 down on the quarter panel of that car, and it looks like he's headed for more. It looks like 81 of Phil Evans ducking the nose of that automobile on the low side of the track. He's battling 4 seconds as he chases Joe Godbout.
Evans looking for some racing room right now, but will he get it? He's side by side with another car. That's the 36 machine. Also farther on back to the field, we have some side-by-side racing all over the place. Great battles for 5th and 6th, but up front, still the number 37 of Joe Godbout. Up front, back down to the stripes. That's the go.
James Ricks up there between turns 3 and 4. The 36 automobile pointed the wrong direction. Finally gets that thing fired and moving, as once again he'll have to chase down the field. Getting it in gear, but maybe too late. Here comes Godbout. Here comes Evans. Evans once again wants to put that 81 into the winner's circle, and he's moving on to the outside of Godbout as they make their way down the back straightaway.
Side by side into turn number 3. Evans and Godbout, the 81 machine and the 37 machine off of turn number 4. This time the advantage is to Evans. But Godbout still right there in the 37, hanging on the inside. A little bit of lap traffic there, but they have no problem getting past that. Down the back straightaway, still the 37 of Godbout, followed by the 81 of Evans.
How the table has turned. A few moments ago, James Ricks Jr. was the man having to deal with slow traffic. Now he is indeed the slow traffic as the freight train roars by. What a battle right now. Phil Evans has put that car on the point. Now it's up to Joe Godbout to chase the 81 down as we are showing 3 laps left to go.
One car stopped down in turn number 2. Will he get it refired in time? We don't know. Your leader is Phil Evans. As they make their way around that stop car, Evans still up front. The 37 of Godbout right in second right now. Caution out to the speedway for that car.
Cars making their way out of turn number 4 by the restart line. Looks like Phil Evans with an incredible jump out there in the 81 off the restart. He's got that separation going, but here comes Diego Monahan side by side with Joe Godbout. That's the 65 and the 37. We have another caution up time around. Hank Scarpa looks him over. Phil Evans once again with a good jump. Godbout and Diego Monahan out there battling for second. See how this one shakes down.
Down the back straightaway they go. Godbout and Monahan side by side. Evans up front with about a 3-car length lead, but the real battle for second as they come down to 2 to go. Evans your leader, but still the great battle for second as they work off of turn number 2.
Diego Monahan out there at the 65 on the inside. Joe Godbout on the outside, taking the long way around the 1/3 mile Waterford Speedbowl. They're both trying to catch Phil Evans on this one. This time by. White flag flies.
Only 1 lap remains. Could anybody catch Evans? Diego Monahan is sure trying along with the 37 entry. Those 2 machines are side by side. Godbout now. Monahan goes around. Diego Monahan goes around. A huge wreck up in turn number down the back straightaway. Caution is out. Tough break.
Hank Scarpa with the green flag, waves the green flag. 2 laps left to go as they make their way around the Speedbowl. Once again, Phil Evans jumping out into the lead once again. Joe Godbout trying to hold on to second. Here comes Bruce Thomas Jr. in the 35. Puts the nose at the 35 on the inside of the track. Side by side racing. Here comes Evans. This time by will take the white.
1 more lap to go. It's still Phil Evans up there, but great battle for second between Bruce Thomas Jr. and Joe Godbout. Those machines side by side. That's where the battle is. Bruce Thomas Jr. now on the inside as they work into turn number 3, but rolling off of turn number 4. Taking down the win, it's Phil Evans, followed by Bruce Thomas Jr. and Joe Godbout, and rounding up your top 4 is Brad Caddick. And who came home 3rd tonight? You had a great run. You just couldn't get at the end, but you got to be happy with 3rd.
Oh yeah, I'm quite 3rd. I'd been having some bad luck for a while, and all the fans here today and all my sponsors, Richmond Burner Service, Extra Mark, Kenyon Environmental, my wife, my crew, my son, my whole family, and everybody here and the track officials. Thank you all.
Well, Joe, thanks a lot for that, and congratulations on coming up with the top 3 tonight.
Thank you.
Now coming to Bruce Thomas Jr. Bruce Thomas Jr., you came here, you finished 2nd tonight. You had that caution with 2 laps left that helped you get into the 2nd position. You got to be excited.
Oh yeah, I can't be any happier than this. I started 15th. We got we would have 6 top 3s this year besides the time we got black flag for a leak in tranny. Can't hope for anything more. The year's going awesome.
Well, thanks a lot for that. Bruce Thomas Jr., everybody. Now the man who finished first, Phil Evans. Now the man who finished first, Phil Evans. What a run for you. You got to be feeling great. You had that late caution with 2 laps left, but you hung on, you stuck it out, and you won tonight.
Yeah, we had a rough couple of weeks, the last 2-3 weeks. We think we got the car back in shape. I just like to thank all my sponsors. Padgett's Auto Body, Jimmy, Tom Padgett, Burnett's Machine Shop, awesome horsepower. Wallach's Carpets, Little Fawn, Yost Home Improvement, City Tire, Allen's Auto Center for doing the exhaust this morning. Who else? I think that's about it. Quaker Hill Shell. I got Little Fawn.
Well, thanks a lot for that, and congratulations, big win for you tonight. One more thing?
Pinnacle Auto Glass.
Thanks a lot. You've heard it down there. That's Phil Evans.